You just dropped $1,000 on a shiny new glass rectangle, and as you peel off the plastic film, you might wonder exactly how much of that money went straight into the CEO's pocket. 50%? 80%? Prepare to have your mind blown, because building a flagship phone is a logistical nightmare. Let's crack open this $1,000 slab and count every single penny. The single most expensive part of your phone is the thing you are staring at right now, the OLED display. This paper-thin layer of magic costs manufacturers about $70. It's made of organic materials that literally light up when you run an electric current through them. But right behind that gorgeous screen sits the undisputed brain of the operation, the main processor. This tiny square of silicon handles everything from your video games to your late-night doom scrolling. It packs billions of microscopic transistors and costs roughly $40 to manufacture. Next up, the camera system. 10 years ago, phones had one terrible lens. Today, they look like spider eyes. A flagship phone packs wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto lenses, plus a LiDAR scanners to map your room in 3D. All of this optical insanity will cost the manufacturer roughly $80. Then there is the battery. You might think providing all-day power would be super expensive. Nope, that lithium-ion brick costs just $10 to $15. Add in the sleek titanium or aluminum housing, the memory chips for your thousands of memes, the 5G modem, and all the tiny sensors, and you get what industry insiders call the bill of materials. For a $1,000 flagship phone, the total cost of all these physical parts adds up to roughly $450. Wait a minute, they build it for $450 and sell it to you for $1,000. That means they are making over $500 in pure profit on every single phone. Right, not even close. This is where the trap of hardware costs fools almost everyone, because a smartphone is not just a pile of glass and metal, it is a supercomputer running one of the most complex operating systems ever designed by humans. Before a single phone rolls off the assembly line, tech giants spend billions of dollars on R&D. They employ thousands of software engineers just to make sure your swipe animations feel buttery smooth. Then comes the brutal reality of global logistics. Your phone was likely assembled in Asia, put on a cargo plane, and flown across the planet before being trucked to a fancy retail store where an employee in a blue shirt sold it to you. Shipping, warehousing, and retail space chew up another big chunk of that price tag. And don't forget about marketing. Every commercial you see, every billboard you drive past, and every tech influencer they sponsor is baked into the price you pay. When you subtract all these invisible costs, the actual net profit margin on a flagship phone is usually between 15 and 25%. That means on a $1,000 phone, the company is making about $200. So why do they push so hard to sell them? Because the phone is just the bait. Once you buy the hardware, you are locked into their ecosystem. You start paying for cloud storage, downloading expensive apps, and buying matching wireless earbuds. That software and services division operates at a massive 70% profit margin. The phone isn't the product, you are.